करूँगी और आपसे बात करने की कोशिश करूँगी, अदरवाइज़ आई विल बी बिज़ी वर्किंग आउट. So let me start with some basics. चलो जी.
We're going to start by coming to our knees. Let's roll our shoulders down our back. Center ourselves, let go of the rest of our day. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms up. And we can shoot our hips back. We're going to move into child's pose. Walking our fingertips forward. Core remains engaged. Taking a breath here. Let's walk our fingertips to one side to get a deeper stretch through our ribs and our side body. Good. Walking your fingertips to the other side. Breathing into your ribs, expanding to stretch deeply. Good. Walking your hands back, walking them in. We'll come back to our knees. Inhale up. This time we're going to fold forward into puppy pose for a slightly deeper stretch. Just staying on our knees, but walking our hands forward, stretching out underneath our armpits. Good. Walking our hands back in. We're going to stretch out through the front of our shoulders, which can feel really good, especially if you're still breastfeeding. Let's come down on one elbow. Walk the fingertips of the other arm to the side, and then you can release your shoulder down for a nice stretch there. You can also relax your head on the ground if it touches. Good. Coming up, we'll switch sides. Now stretching this arm out, releasing through that shoulder. Pressing into your hands, coming up. We'll do some pelvic tilt with some Kegels. So we're going to engage our lower belly. Exhale and Kegel as we tilt our pelvis. And then we can release and tilt it this way. Exhale, Kegel. And inhale, release. Move with your own breath. Coming back to a neutral spine, let's move into dog bird. So again, engaging our core, pulling in our lower belly. Exhale as we lift our arm and leg. And inhale as we place them down. It's going to protect our core. Waking up the back of the leg. Now reach both heels towards the ground. Doesn't matter if they touch. Cores engaged, spreading your fingers and toes. You can take one foot and center it, and then let the other leg float up behind you. Now we can open up that hip, point the toe towards the ceiling, bend that top knee. Beautiful. Let's switch sides. Centering the other foot. Letting your back foot float up.
मुझे तो बहुत difficult लग रहा है.
Opening up the hip, pointing your toe towards the ceiling, and bending that top knee. Core's engaged. Steady breaths. Good. Coming back to downward dog. Engaging your core, pulling your lower belly in. Let's take tiny steps with our feet all the way forward. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Coming to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine, looking up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands out to the side, coming all the way up to standing position. We'll bend and sink into chair pose. Weight is evenly distributed between the four corners of your feet, pulling your lower belly in. Gaze up between your fingers. If you'd like to, you can also take a Kegel here. Imagining blueberry at the opening of your vagina, pulling it up and holding. Releasing your Kegel, releasing out of the pose. Bring your hands back to Namaste. Inhale our hands up up again. Let's do that one more time. Engaging your lower belly, pulling it in. You'd like to do another Kegel, lifting up your pelvic floor. Steady, even breaths. Beautiful. Releasing out. Let's step back to warrior one. Hips are facing towards the side of the mat. Forward, inhale, arms up. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper, spreading your toes. Back, outer edge of your foot is firmly planted on the ground. Good. Shifting our weight forward, we'll bring our hands to our hips, engaging your core. We'll draw our knee up, and then we can move into warrior three, shifting our weight forward. Moving back and forth. Core is engaged. Last time, we'll place our foot back again, opening up for warrior two. Now our hips are facing towards the front. Shoulders are relaxed down our back. Finding your breath. Let's bring our hands to eagle arms. We can cross one hand over the other, bending our elbows and reaching for our thumbs or our palms. Feel the stretch between your shoulder blades. You can lift your elbows up and forward for a deeper stretch. Beautiful, releasing our arms out. Straightening our front leg. Let's pigeon toe our feet in. We can take our hands to our hips. Small chest to opener. And then clasping our hands behind our back or clasping our elbows. We'll fold forward. And let your arms fall over your head. Relaxing your shoulders here. Legs are strong and engaged. Outer edges of the feet pressing down into the mat. One more breath here, bringing your hands back in towards your body. Inhale all the way up. Core is strong. And we'll step to the other side. For chair on this side, inhaling your arms up and down into chair pose, engaging your core, your lower belly, and we can do a Kegel. Good. Releasing your Kegel, releasing out of the pose. Back to Namaste. Inhale your hands up. Sinking back into chair. Maybe a little bit deeper this time. Engaging your core. Adding a Kegel. holding your Kegel. Good. Releasing out. And hands back down. Let's step back to warrior one.
Oh God.
Inhale, hands up. Exhale, sinking into the pose. Breathe. Beautiful. Let's shift our weight forward, taking our hands to our hips, engaging our core, bringing our knee up, swinging it through for warrior three.
डिसबैलेंस हो गया. Oh, it's so hard.
Last one.
I'm already tired.
Arms out to the side. Knee is pressing towards the back of the room for a deeper stretch. Once you have your position, let's take eagle arms on either side. Lifting your elbows up and forward for a deeper stretch. Core is engaged. Beautiful. Unwinding your arms. We'll switch to the other side and step to the top of the mat. We're going to come down on our knees now. If you wanted to, you could grab a blanket or just fold your mat
ये
over
सब
if you're
new
finding
mom
that being on your
friendly
knees
workouts
is
हैं,
hard on them. We'll take one foot forward for a lunge.
especially C-section.
You can either stay here, or if it feels good, you can bring both hands down on the inside of your foot and stretch here. Deep breaths. Engaging your core before you come out of the pose, pressing into your hands and your foot. Let's straighten our front leg and stretch forward for half split. You can place your hand on your leg, or if they reach down to the ground as well. Good. Let's flex our front foot for a deeper stretch. Take a breath here. Release it down. We'll switch to the other side. Lunging on this side. Staying here, or bringing your hands down on the inside edge of your foot. Core is engaged. Beautiful. engaging your core. Exhale to move out of the pose, protecting your core while you're moving. Let's move into half split. Wherever feels comfortable. The stretch shouldn't be painful at all. Flexing your foot for a deeper stretch. Straightening your front leg as much as you can. Good. Releasing that front foot, engaging your core, and we'll come back to all fours. Tucking our toes, moving into downward dog. We can either do pigeon here, or you can do a figure four stretch in a seated position. If you're going to do pigeon, we can lift our back leg off, engaging our core, exhale, swing it through, and setting up for pigeon, walking your back leg back, sitting nice and tall, releasing forward. You can either stack your fists and place your forehead down, or place it right down on the ground, melting into your hip. Placing your hands on the ground, pushing up. We'll switch sides, tucking your back foot. Core is engaged, downward dog. We'll move to the other side. Steady, deep breaths.
I'm just sweating like a pig.
Seeing if you can relax a little bit more in your hip. When you're ready, pressing your hands into the ground. Coming back to downward dog. Good. We're going to come down to our knees and safely move into a side plank position. We'll do a modified side plank. So placing your elbow on the ground and knees. Then we can press up into a side plank. We'll engage our lower belly. Take a few breaths here. Release your hand up if that feels good. One more breath here. And releasing down. 10 Kegels here. So imagining you're a blueberry at the opening of your vagina, and I'll let you go in and out 10 times. Good. You can roll over and we'll take our modified plank on the other side. Core strong and engaged. Releasing your hand up, looking up at your hand. Beautiful. Let's release down. We can do Kegels on this side, finding a comfortable position. And we'll do another 10 here. Good. We can move on to our backs. So again, safely getting down on our side, rolling onto our backs. We're gonna move into bridge. You can walk your heels in close as you can towards your glutes. And we're gonna activate our core, pull in our lower belly, and we can Kegel as we push our hips up, activating our glutes. Steady breaths. Good. And untucking your shoulders, we can release down. We'll do that one more time. Pressing up. If you wanted to, you can roll your shoulders underneath and clasp your hands, press your arms and your pinky fingers into the ground. Slight lift in your chin for lots of space between your neck and the ground. Good. Unclasping your hands and unrolling your shoulders, rolling down slowly. Coming onto our side, we'll move into diamond pose now. So similar to butterfly, but we're gonna leave our feet farther apart from us, sitting up nice and tall, and then exhale, keeping your core engaged, lots of length in your spine as if a string is pulling the top of your head, and you can fold over. Relax a little bit deeper, releasing down. Good. Inhale, coming up. We're going to move into Shavasana from here. Again, getting down safe and finding a comfortable spot on your back. Separating your legs, turning your palms up. Let's take 2 big inhales and sighs out. Inhale in. One more time. Letting any tension go, letting your body feel heavy on the ground, scanning your whole body, relaxing any places of tension. You can either stay here, or if you want to finish with me, you can wiggle your fingers and toes, stretch them in opposite directions, rolling over onto your side and coming back up to seated position. I'm going to pick the yoga card for the day. The yoga card is just one word today, and it is inspire. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for that yoga class today. If you made it all the way through with the class, write the word inspire in the comments below so that I know you made it all the way through. I'm going to keep making more postpartum videos every week. If you like videos like these, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Give this video
I just completed my yoga session and it was so good. Sorry. So मैंने कल से योगा सेशन शुरू किया है. सो बैक स्टोरी ये है कि मैंने अभी रिसेंटली एक ब्यूटीफुल डॉटर को जन्म दिया था. अभी वो 3 months की है. सो 3 months into postpartum for me as well. अब मैं अपने वर्कआउट को शुरू कर रही हूँ बिकॉज़ मेरा सी सेक्शन था, तो वैसे भी मुझे कुछ अलाउड नहीं था वर्कआउट करना, और मोर ओवर मेरी बॉडी भी सपोर्ट नहीं कर रही थी. नाउ दैट आई एम फीलिंग गुड इन माई बॉडी एंड आई एम हील्ड, आई एम स्टार्टिंग विद लाइट वर्कआउट्स. और अभी जो मैं वर्कआउट कर रही हूँ वो बेसिकली लाइट वर्कआउट ही है, एंड दैट इज़ सी सेक्शन फ्रेंडली एज वेल. So that's my journey, and if anyone has any question, do let me know. Hmm. बहुत गर्मी है, बहुत गर्मी है, और योगा करके देखो मुझे कितना सारा पसीना भी आया है. बट मेरा व्यू बहुत ब्यूटीफुल है, देखो. ये है मेरा व्यू, हरे भरे पेड़, live, so let me just say goodbye.